Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar Podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Elyachar, Chief Content Producer and writer of Jake's Take, a New York City-based pop culture entertainment news website. I am so thrilled because this is the first time that one of my favorite blog guests is now on the podcast. He has over 81,000 Instagram followers, over 756,000 YouTube subscribers, and 95 million views on YouTube. And he's also the creator of the Exerprise app and the founder of Anabolic Aliens. Please welcome my dear friend, Mike Rosa.
I love it. Thank you so much for having me on, Jacob. It's always a pleasure.
I am just so proud of your growth. So guys, just a little backstory. Mike and I have been corresponding with each other since 2017.
It's been a while now.
And he is always someone I love talking with. The last time we corresponded was 2019, so it's been a few months. So how have you grown as an entrepreneur since we last spoke?
I think one of the biggest ways I've really changed as an entrepreneur in the last couple months is how I try to run my business, for example. I've been so focused as I started as an influencer in content creation. And there's a ton of content I can create. You can keep on making new content. But one of the things I've really done in the last few months is take a step back and really work on the hospitality behind my actual users and the people who are on my memberships. And if I can really help optimize their experience versus always create new types of experiences, I can dip in both worlds and give them the best experience possible. So that's one of the ways I've really been trying to improve.
That's incredible. So right now, as you know, the coronavirus has changed the game for everybody, no matter if you're a business or a content creator. So how has the coronavirus pandemic challenged you as an athlete, as an entrepreneur, and the Anabolic Aliens brand, and how have you overcome those obstacles?
So for me, COVID has actually been a blessing in disguise for my business. So my business is very home-based. And since everyone was being forced to work out at home, my workout app, my YouTube channel, my website absolutely skyrocketed in attention and drastically improved my entire business. We actually had to hire more staff because of all the attention that was coming on. So it's been incredible for me business-wise, and how I've been really trying to actually optimize that opportunity is work even faster and work even harder to take advantage of all the eyes that are on the brand right now. So since everyone is working out at home, I'm trying to give them all the solutions they need to still make the gains that they would at the gym right from home. So business-wise, that's been my exact direction with how I've been treating COVID. And then personally, working out-wise, it's been a little bit of a struggle. I haven't had a gym access for the entire time. So I've been doing a lot of bodyweight HIIT routines, up to like 15-pound dumbbells and resistance band work. And it's funny, I've actually refound my love for high-intensity interval training. So it's actually kind of helped actually transform my body physique into more athletic look, more of a power building look, which I'm actually really loving how I'm looking these days. A lot more shredded versus big and bulky. A little bit of a different look, but I've been making the best of my situation. You know, it's fun. Always trying new things.
And Mike, I'm so proud of you because I've always seen you constantly grind, and you are really, when the coronavirus hit, I remember watching a video with you and Nick Wright, and it was very tough for me to watch that because what happened with the Arnold closure. But however, you've changed this curse and transformed it into a blessing, my friend.
Yeah, it's all about how you look at the situation. Got to control what we can.
Absolutely. So when I first saw your YouTube channel, as I was prepping for this interview, you were 245,000 subscribers away from that elusive 1 million YouTube subscribers. So what does it mean to you by getting closer to that goal? And what are some of the strategies that you and your team are implementing to make sure that you reach that magic number?
It's honestly like a dream come true. I never would have imagined even coming relatively close to 1 million subscribers. So that alone is one of the most motivating factors. Just like it came from absolutely dead zero to almost 1 million. And I want to go even beyond that. So the ways I'm really trying to push forward to that is, one, I've actually hired a new film guy and editor to help me increase my production value, which is going to be great for a new resistance band series I have coming out. And then I'm going to really be upping the content with my 30-day workout series. So I'm dropping a whole nother 30-day workout series. Now, the 30-day workout series is a whole new type of workout training where it's literally day 1 through day 30. I do all of the workouts follow-along style, which has been specified for specific muscle groups and like goals, which a lot of people have been following along and has brought a ton of attention to my channel. So they take me a ton of physical and mental work to do, a lot of time and a lot of effort, but it's been the most engaging way I've ever had content released for my community. So I plan on putting as many of those out as I can, as well as I optimize the production value of other types of content I'm releasing.
Awesome. And also, I want to talk to you about your membership program, The Invasion, because you recently launched that. And what can you describe The Invasion's origin story to my audience?
Yeah, The Invasion is now my membership on my website, which unlocks everything on my site. It's been actually a long process leading up to The Invasion because we haven't really figured out exactly the model that we wanted behind the site from day one. Meaning we've offered different things, we've sold apparel, we've done different training services. And at the end of the day, I want AnabolicAliens.com to be a place where you go for all of your fitness knowledge. You can go for programs you need. You can go for exclusive long workout classes like the Insanity videos that I first started with and things like that. And now that we realize I want to keep on putting more value into this and keep on improving the experience for the actual people who are on The Invasion, all of the aliens on there, I want them to have the best experience possible, which doesn't always mean new content nonstop. It means improving the experience they're having, along with giving them new content, along with current content that is actually going to help them get their results. So yeah, it's just been a process leading up to there, different price models, different game points, and now The Invasion is set and ready to go.
And I'm so happy about that Invasion, but also Invasion has another pairing up. So you also added Fitness Rehab to the Anabolic Aliens family. And when did you decide to add Fitness Rehab into the franchise?
Yeah, I am a huge advocate for doing mobility type training, making sure you're stretching, warming up, cooling down. And at the end of the day, that's not my specialty, yet it is something incredibly important to health and wellness and your overall training and sports performance. So one of my friends he has a lot of experience with physical therapy, physical therapy, kinesiology, and things to help with those types of routines versus the bodybuilding, powerlifting, regular exercise routines that I more release on my YouTube channel. So I introduced my friend now who can offer these types of rehabilitation type plans, symptom relief plans, and offer a whole new sense of content that's going to reach a lot of our current aliens along with a whole new audience to help just really expand in helping all types of fitness and help all types of people. So I was really excited to add that to The Invasion because it's like a huge piece of the puzzle that not enough of us pay attention to. So we want to actually get you the mindful attention you need with the proper content.
And that's perfect because I think you and your friend are definitely a really good combination for this.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Alrighty, so we got to talk about Exerprise. The app is celebrating its second birthday this year. So what can its users expect for the birthday celebration, and why should my audience check out Exerprise?
Yeah, so Exerprise right now, it's the first workout generator that you can choose your muscle groups, your equipment availability, your choice of workout style, intervals, or sets and reps, and then how long you want to actually work out for. You'll have a workout in seconds. Then also you can choose, you'll calculate caloric maintenance, you choose your goal calories, your macro percentage goals, and then how many meals you want per day, and then boom, you'll have a meal plan generated for you in seconds. So that technology, along with our smart timer, where you can choose your customized workout timers to follow with any type of workout style. So we have a bunch of new innovative tech, and now that we've come on to the 2-year mark, we have over 350,000 downloads and growing a huge amount.
That's incredible.
It's been awesome, and we're like, okay, now it's time to bring more community vibes to this app. So we're going to be dropping user profiles, trainer profiles, program creation tools, workout creation tools, sharing features, and a whole sense of community, including a whole trainer client messaging platform. We're really going to be taking Exerprise to a whole new level with tech, along with the whole user experience.
And that sounds amazing because I've seen a lot of fitness communities, and I'm glad you're going towards those, making Exerprise a community base, because I think, and I'm in New York, and I really miss being part of a fitness community very much. And so I think this is a brilliant idea, and I think this sets the next chapter, and next era for Exerprise.
Hell yeah, I'm pumped.
All righty. So besides all this, you also got into the podcast game. So welcome to the podcast family.
Happy to be a part.
All right. So you launched a No Limits Anabolic Aliens podcast. And why decided it was time to add podcasting to the Anabolic Aliens brand? And can you please describe the podcast to my audience?
Yeah. So No Limits with Anabolic Aliens actually is originally, right now it's poems I write. It's motivational poetry that I write. It really comes from my heart. It's a secret passion of mine. And it's something I really believe that can help improve other people's mental health. So I have my friend who helps create these customized beats to put some more music and emphasis behind the poems. And then I spoken word, basically just read off these poems that I write. and then we organize them to these beats to add some structure. But it's mainly just with the whole intention of on your way to work, start your day, just 1 to 5 minutes, get ready, get in the best mindset, and be the best version of yourself. So that's how the podcast kind of originally started. And it really didn't start on a specific date, like this is time to do it. It was more like, I am doing something, keeping it to myself, and it's something I'm passionate about and believe in, I think can help people. It's time to make this public. So that's when I really just started putting the podcast to life. And I'm also going to be doing a lot more motivational speeches and stuff. So it's going to be expanding in the podcast world too.
Awesome. I'm proud of you for sharing that. I just listened to This Is Me, your poem, This Is Me, yesterday. It was very inspirational. I'm so proud that you are sharing this with your audience and with the brand and with your alien family, because it is, I think you're onto something, my friend.
Thank you so much. It's definitely something putting me out of my comfort zone, but I think that's the only way you can really grow. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Okay, so speaking about getting out of your comfort zone, so literally after a month within our conversation, it was announced you'd be competing on Man vs. Bear on Discovery Channel. So why did you decide to enter Man vs. Bear? And have you thought about competing on other competition-based, fitness-based reality shows such as The Challenge or The Titan Games?
Yeah, so I was reached out to actually to audition for the show, Man vs. Bear, and I auditioned, kind of just shot in the dark to see what would happen, kind of test the waters there, and then I didn't hear anything back for a while. Got a call saying, hey, you want to come to Utah to be a part of this TV show? And I was like, hell yeah, let's do this. It was a crazy opportunity, crazy experience, and it was honestly the most fun I've ever had doing something on set. Like, you can't even describe it unless you're on it, but it was absolutely exhilarating. And it makes me want to do a ton more TV. I don't want to stay in reality. I've actually been exploring some like actual TV opportunities, some potential Netflix shows. So I've been reaching out into those worlds a little bit to expand further. I would definitely do something like the Titan Games, potentially the Challenge, or some kind of other reality-based fitness show. But I definitely would want to expand more into actual like acting and TV.
And I think that's great because you could also follow our friend as well. Scott Herman has had a lot of success with fitness as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. So let's talk about your collaboration. So earlier this year, as I mentioned, you worked with Nick Wright, one of the OGs, one of my favorite people I've interviewed a couple of times. So earlier this year, so which fitness creators would like to work out and collaborate with in the future, and how would they push you as not only an athlete and a fitness brand, but also as a content creator?
I would love to collab with Christian Guzman. He's one of my favorite fitness entrepreneurs. So that would definitely push me. As one, he's absolutely ripped as hell, so it would be cool to work out with him, aesthetic point of view, but also I'm really interested in his whole business. So that would be definitely one of my main reasons I want to work with him. And then also I'd love to do some content with like Rob Lipset. I think he's just the coolest dude. He's one of my favorites to follow. And then I definitely want to go visit Scott in Florida this year. I would love to do content with Athlete and X. I would love to meet up with Dylan McKenna, who's one of the guys I connect with on IG and think he's pretty cool, and he puts out some awesome content. So I'm really I'm one of those people who I love meeting all different types of people. I would love to collab with honestly everyone I could get into the same gym with me and just have a blast meeting with and have fun, because I do this because I absolutely love it. So it's not really a business thing for me getting to do these collaborations as much as I'm absolutely in love with this industry. I love meeting people in it who are doing their thing and getting after it and succeeding. So for me, that's much more of where I'd be. I'm like, I want to be meeting as many people as possible because we're just growing together and having fun with it.
And you're never going to expect who you're going to meet. And it's incredible because like you have had in fitness opportunities, I've had the opportunity to collaborate with some of my favorite and interview some of my favorite podcasters. Like I just recently had Rob Sester, Recap Survivor, Winners at War. I just had Paulie Calafiore and Joss Mooney on the podcast from The Challenge. So it's been incredible.
That's awesome. Yeah.
All righty. So during our last conversation, you mentioned TikTok. Have you continued to grow the American Anabolic Aliens presence on the social media app, or are there other social media sites that you're building a following with the aliens?
Yeah. So I post still basically daily on TikTok. It's definitely a strategy I use to release content on. Right now, I'm currently releasing content frequently on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And then we also release multiple blogs weekly for organic traffic on my website. But TikTok, I have over a couple thousand on there, like 1,000 or so on there, I believe. It's not really one of those platforms where I'm like getting a ton of attention on, but I still find it incredibly important because I do get some attention on there. And I think all attention is important, especially just building your presence on as many platforms as possible. So for branding, I'm going to always continue posting on TikTok. I know they're going through some controversy right now, and the US might be banning TikTok. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yes, I have actually. And have you thought about what happens after TikTok? Would you, if it got banned, would you go back and invest in like other social media platforms like Instagram and Snapchat or Twitter or Facebook?
For me, it doesn't really matter what the platform is. It's more about where the attention is. So I'm going to post on as many platforms as I can. And if TikTok goes away, it doesn't really negatively affect me at all. And it just gives me kind of more of an opportunity to put some more time into the next platform or to the current platforms I'm on that I can make better. So there's always just, it depends how you look at it. And I'm just always about looking forward.
And I totally agree with you 100%. So here is the second to last question. Why should my audience check out the Anabolic Aliens fitness programs?
Well, for one, we are always improving. So one of the things I preach to every single alien is that it doesn't matter what experience level you are, because there's that perfect program for you out there. I'm never going to tell you there's a perfect plan. I'm going to tell you there's that perfect plan for you at that point in time that you're at. So what I do and my whole team does, we make workout programs that are fit to your lifestyle at that point in time. So whether you're 30 pounds overweight and you want to lose weight, whether you're 15 pounds underweight and you want to gain weight, whether your goal is to gain muscle, whether your goal is to gain muscle and lose body fat, whether you only have dumbbells at home, whether you only have resistance bands at home, whether you only have a barbell, no equipment at all, you only have 30 minutes, you only have an hour a day. We make programs that are specific to you. And that is exactly what we do on our website, as well as what our app technology does. So we're trying to find workout programming for all types of people with all different types of goals. And we have the answer to help you keep on improving and get to your next level. That's why.
Awesome, Mike. So where can my audience find you on social media? And also, where can they find you? Where can they find the Exerprise app and everything else?
Yeah, so Anabolic Aliens, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook at Anabolic Aliens. And then also, where else? AnabolicAliens.com, the main website. And then our app is a free download on the App and Play Store, Exerprise.
Awesome. So guys, if you want to download more episodes of the Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar podcast, head to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Spreaker. I've had incredible conversations with Joss Mooney, with Paulie Calafiore, also Ethan Zahn, and Bailey and Swaggy from The Challenge, and Nicole Anthony. So, and even Prince Poppycock actually gave me a huge exclusive that's on them right now. So you go up and check them out. Also, if you want to see more video interviews like I've done with Mike, head over to my social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Jacob Elyachar. That's again, JACOBELYACHAR. And also, you can read my original interviews with Mike, and also my reviews on music and interviews, and also recaps for America's Got Talent and The Masked Singer on jakestake.com, where it all began. It's jakes-take.com. Once again, jakes-take.com. Mike, I always am so proud of you. You always are one of my favorite people I love corresponding with. You are truly one of my favorites, and I am so proud of your journey so far.
I appreciate you so much, Jacob. Thank you.
All righty, guys. Until next time, have a fantastic day. Bye.